Today's class, we will be focusing on the preparation of cash budget. Talking about the cash budget is also known as the finance budget. Now, cash budget is also known as finance budget. The reason being, for an organization or from an organization's point of view, this is one of the most important budgets that the company would have to deal with, or to ensure that there's a smooth functioning happening in the organization. They will have to ensure that this budget is prepared, and in fact it forms the lifeline of any business. So we've already seen the classifications of budget. There are different classifications. So one of the classifications that we have is based on function. So this is one of the most important functional budget in the business. So a business can have operational budgets, they can have cash budgets, they can have master budgets. So among all those, this is one of the most important functional budget in an organization. So every department, for corresponding to their activity, they will be going about with the preparation of a budget. So for example, the marketing team will be preparing a budget for their marketing requirements. Finance department will be preparing a budget for finance requirements. The recruitment team will be preparing a budget for their recruitment activities. So similarly, every part of the organization, they will go about with the preparation of budget, and that is what is referred to as operational budgets. And one of the most important of them is the cash budget. Now, what exactly does the cash budget cover? Cash budget is prepared after you prepare all the other budgets in a business. So cash budget can be prepared only after you get the inputs from all the other budgets of the organization. So different departments, they will have to come together, they will have to sit, they will have to carry out some deliberation. Post that deliberation, it's when you will have to go about with the preparation of the cash budget. What does the cash budget convey? The cash budget conveys the cash receipts and the payments. Okay, it talks about cash receipts, then it talks about the cash payments. Now, whenever you prepare a cash budget, it is specific for a period of time. Okay, it is specific for a period of time. So cash budget, it is time bound. Okay, you can prepare cash budget for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 9 months. It is time bound. What does the cash budget cover? Cash budget covers the cash receipts and cash payment. What are cash receipts? Cash receipts are whenever you receive money, it is called as cash receipts. What are cash payments? Whenever you pay money, that is called as cash payments. So these two aspects are covered in cash budget. Now, why is it necessary for a business to prepare cash budget? It is necessary for a business to prepare cash budget because it's only then that the business will come to know how much of cash they really have. For them to have an understanding regarding the cash position of the firm, they must be able to, or they must have some statement which helps them to understand that. That is what is understood with the help of this cash budget. Now, talking about the cash budget, there are three methods that you can follow: receipts and payments method, adjusted profit and loss method, and then finally you have the balance sheet method. So there are three methods that can be followed with respect to the preparation of the cash budget. In this, we will be learning the receipts and the payment method. We will be focusing on the receipts and payments method. So now I will be sharing with you the format for the preparation of cash budget. Remember, we are following the receipts and the payment method. So I have got the format over here, and let me just quickly explain to you the format. I had explained earlier that the cash budget is time bound. Yeah, so here we will be considering only the cash receipts and the cash payments for that specific period of time. So as a sample, I am preparing the cash budget for 4 months, starting from Jan until April. It starts from Jan until April. Now, these are the different columns that you have in the cash budget. You start off with the opening cash balance. Okay, you will start off with the opening cash balance. Now, one important aspect that you have to remember here is the previous month's closing balance is the current month's opening balance. So what does that mean? See, in Jan will have a closing balance, closing cash balance. So the closing cash balance for Jan will become the opening balance for February. Similarly, the closing balance for February will become the opening balance for March, and it goes on like that. Now, there are two important sections to the cash budget. One is the cash receipts. So, in cash receipts, we will be talking about the amount of money that is received by the business. Here, we are covering only the money which is received by the business. So you could have multiple sources. You could have from sales, you could have from interest on fixed deposits, etc. You could have multiple sources. So those receipts are considered. Okay? So then you will have to calculate the total cash receipts. So depending on your sources, you will add them up and then you will get point number B. Okay, then you will get point number B. Following this, you will have to calculate the total cash which is available in the business. Following this, you will be adding up, you will be computing the total cash which is available in the business. So how do you calculate this? This would be A plus B. So which means opening balance plus total cash receipts will give you this. Okay, so that is A plus B. So this will let you know how much of cash does your business have. The second important section of your cash budget is the cash payment. The next important section of your cash budget is your cash payment. Here we are talking about outflow of money, transactions that result in money moving out from your business. You are talking about transaction that results in cash moving out from your. So it could be payment, it could be purchase, it could be payment of interest, payment of rent, etc. So all those would be considered, and then you will have to add up that total. Okay, so that will give you total cash payment. Okay, then you have to calculate your closing balance. So how do you calculate closing balance? Opening balance plus total cash receipts minus your cash payment will give you your closing cash balance. Also remember, closing cash balance, current month's closing cash balance will be next month's opening balance. So this is how we go about with the preparation of cash budget using the payments and receipts method, and this is the format that you would be following.